Hello, welcome back to Slow English Practice. I hope you remember the last episode. Daniel told us about 2.5 mistakes, and he said, come back for the next episode, because the half mistake was still waiting for data. Well, the data is here. Let's find out what happened. And then, Daniel has another story for you. Let's hear what Daniel discovered. Hi. In the last episode, I told you about a half mistake. The onboarding icon on a B2-B platform. We added it to the header, so users could always find it. But we didn't know yet if it would reduce support requests. Now we know. We collected the data over the past few weeks, and then the numbers became clear. The number of support requests went down, not by a little, by almost 40%. Users were finding answers in the onboarding. Instead of writing to support, the solution worked. But something unexpected happened. Some users completed the onboarding, and then the icon disappeared, as planned. A few of these users wrote to support asking, "Where is that icon? I want to go back to the tutorial." At first, this seemed strange, but then we understood. These users were not confused about the interface anymore. They wanted the icon as a quick reference, like a help button, always there when needed. So the icon became permanent for those who wanted it. We added a simple setting. Keep the learning icon in the header. Users could choose. So, sometimes users teach you more than the data does. Now, let me tell you about a completely different story. This one is about choices. It started with a simple idea. The team had 2 subscription plans, Basic and Pro. Conversion was okay, but not great. Someone on the team said, "Let's add a third plan. More options means more users will find something they like." It made sense. So the team added a premium plan. Now there were 3 options: Basic, Pro, and Premium. The new pricing page went live, and the team waited. The result was surprising. Conversion went down, not up, down. Fewer users were buying than before the new plan. The team was confused. How can more options lead to fewer sales? Phrase note: paradox. Paradox. A paradox is a situation that seems impossible or contradictory. It looks wrong at first, but it is true. More choices leading to fewer decisions is a classic paradox. Here is what was happening. When users saw 2 plans, the decision was simple: Basic or Pro. 1 question. Easy to choose. When users saw 3 plans, something changed in their brain. Now they had to compare 3 things at once. Which one is right for me? Is Basic enough? Is premium worth the extra money? What if I choose wrong? This mental effort is called cognitive load. Phrase note: cognitive load. Cognitive means related to thinking. Load means weight or effort. Cognitive load is the mental effort needed to make a decision. When cognitive load is too high, people stop. They don't decide. They leave. So what did Daniel do? He did not remove the third plan. Removing it felt like a step back. Instead, he made one plan visually different from the others. The Pro plan got a badge. It said, "Most popular." The Pro plan card was slightly bigger. The background was a different color. Now users did not need to compare all three equally. Their eyes went to Pro first. They had a starting point. Conversion went back up. It was higher than before the third plan was added. 3 options. 1 highlighted. That is all it took. Did you find this story useful? If you enjoy case studies like these, tap the like button. It helps Daniel tell more stories. And if you don't want to miss the next case study, just hit subscribe. Now you try. Listen closely and say the sentence out loud. Sentence 1. The number of support requests went down by almost 40%. The number of support requests went down by almost 40%. Sentence 2. More options means more users will find something they like. More options means more users will find something they like. Sentence 3. When cognitive load is too high, people stop and leave. When cognitive load is too high, people stop and leave. Sentence 4. 3 options, 1 highlighted. That is all it took. 3 options, 1 highlighted. That is all it took. Well done. Your homework today. Open any app or website with a pricing page. How many plans do they have? Is one of them highlighted as recommended? Describe what you see in English. That's the end of today's episode. See you soon and take care.